Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna... See, you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
You guys the ones who's gonna be losing today. Oh, get in!
Now we're rolling.
Keep taking that song.
Let's go. One more.
That's all day.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna...
Get started, man. Let's get started. Stay on it.
We always be ready.
Just like that. Keep it going.
Y'all ready to lose?
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna...
Focus! Focus! We're here.
Hey, who got it?
We're here.
Hey!
This is too easy.
Hey, come on, beat up on him!
Good shot, baby!
Secure your place in our weekly $10,000 competition, King of the Court, presented by AT&T. 2026 has started with the reign of Ty CFB, winning an impressive 3 weeks straight. This is a chance for a dark horse, a new challenger, to arise and be crowned a new king. Give yourself the best chance by grabbing any of the new Dark Matter cards in My Team Now during the Battlegrounds Festival, including T-Mac, MJ, Devin Booker, and more. You'll win event cards that can be exchanged for limited time prizes that will definitely improve your lineup. Get into My Team now, enjoy the festival, and take your best shot in King of the Court.
All right, we're back with Curry for some more knowledge on how to maximize your My Player builds in NBA 2K26. I got 2 more for My Player builds. How important is body types when you make builds?
Body types actually plays a role. Most people think it doesn't, but it really depends on the position that you're going to play. So for example, on a PG, having a more slider kind of body type kind of lets you visually be a little bit more agile, right? As a lockdown defender, having a bigger body type kind of gives you more of a visual, you take up more space on the court. So like I said, does it?
With game time only moments away, the setting, Miami, Florida. The Hawks taking on the Heat for Atlanta. They battled the 7th place in the East. Do they have more upside in them? Heat, Hawks. Off. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the south. Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. And it's Young in at the point. And for the Heat, they've got Davion Mitchell. Jaime Jaquez out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's the Beast in at the 2. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Pass to Jaquez. Lays it up and banks it in.
Beautiful play by Jaquez in the two-man game. And the pass is on point.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Now Daniels. And he buries his first look.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and hound him on every possession. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, he's such a competitive guy. Jaquez Jr. just willing that ball in.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Adebayo. No luck on that one. Good D by Daniels. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And so the ball out of bounds. Jaquez touched it last. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Trae Young.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Well, over just a few years, Jalen Johnson has been able to transform himself into an offensive force. Give him credit for putting in the work.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. Will stand a move by the Hawks to diversify their offense with more cutting and ball movement.
Well, it's made the Hawks tougher to defend and keeps all 5 guys engaged. As prolific as Trae Young is, it's too much to have him do it all by himself.
Here's the Beast, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Now Young with a steal. Right side, Johnson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Powell outside. Three-pointer. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. You look at Adebayo, topping the chart with his efficiency. And, of course, Onyeka Okongwu, just the model of efficiency.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
And Young gets it to go.
Yeah, I love how gritty Young can be. He's not a big guy, but he plays big against contact.
Here's the Beast. Nice move. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Miami shooting their first free throw of the evening. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jovic comes in for Jaquez. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Powell. And it's Hero in for Mitchell. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Post is checked in for Porzingis. Okongwu comes in for Johnson. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Daniels. And Krejci subbed in for Young. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Rizichet. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Heat. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And, of course, Atlanta just need to keep fighting.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Krejci. Excellent D there from Hero.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to post. Here's Krejci. 56 seconds left in the first quarter here. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Here's Jovic. Still no points. Here's Wiggins. And, yep, it's good.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Outside Rizichet. Pass to post. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. And he gets it back. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
The Beast shot is off. Here's Krejci. Outside, Alexander Walker. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball. Substitution on the court.
The three from Rizashea. Doesn't go for him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Miami out in front, leading by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
They've got Powell, Simone Fontecchio out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Mitchell, and it's the Beast in a shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against Chicago was tremendous. He dropped in 16 points, and thanks to his assertiveness, he drew a number of fouls, getting himself to the line. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. What a commanding performance in that one. He led the charge for his guys.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Johnson drops them both. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point game. Johnson against Powell. Pass to Adebayo. Got it. Bam!
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Porzingis finds Young. Over Mitchell. Young can't hit. Miami leading by 8. Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. Here's Larson. And that one's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Johnson. Now covers. And the layup is good. Johnson's got 6.
Well, look, the defense is there, but Johnson can score it on pretty much anyone.
It's Powell on the wing, covered by Johnson. And he's going from Adebayo, powers down the alley-oop.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. It's Daniels with a drive. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, B.A. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad.
And Young gets it to go.
Well, you know this is coming with Young on the court. He's always looking for his next 3.
And Miami decides to take their first time out here. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D. but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jovic comes in for Jaquez. Wiggins, he's checked in for Norm Powell. And it's Hero in for Mitchell. Atlanta also making some changes. Post is checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Johnson. And Krejci subbed in for Trae Young. Left side Porzingis. A minute 22 left in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's Daniels. Larson with a rebound. Heat leading by 11. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Larson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Daniels passes to Krejci. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Ball stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Risache. Pass to Krejci. Back to Risache. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
So for the Hawks, Newell comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels. For Miami, they've gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Pass to the Beast. Wiggins. Here's the Beast, covered by Alexander Walker. Oh, they pick off the pass. And so it's Miami. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Jaime Jaquez displaying his skills today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Trae is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Risache at the 3, Johnson at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you guys.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Stolen by Young. Outside Risache. No good on the 3.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Dan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
Powell with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. The Beast shot is off. Hawks trail by 11. Down low. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Young. 8 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the Unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant did Due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
Fontecchio's checked in for Miami. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in. To the paint. Goes up on the baseline. Jaquez, that's good. Jaquez has got 8.
Well, he's so smart. Jaquez Jr. has an impressive basketball IQ for his age.
Young from long range. Rebound Miami. Here's the Beast. He has 7. And Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Daniels outside. He tries for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat leading by 13. The Beast passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Okongwu. Adebayo brushes off the contact inside.
Well, that physical play doesn't phase Adebayo in the least. He's able to keep his focus and convert.
A nice shot by Young. He's got 7.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The Beast shot is off.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or 2, he's really coming to his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocks some things for him.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Ware's checked in for Jaquez. Wiggins comes in for Fontecchio. And it's Hero in for Mitchell. Atlanta also making some changes. Krejci's checked in for Johnson. And it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
5 on the clock. Nifty stuff from Trae Young.
Nice work by Young. He can be a pest in there.
Inside. Here's the Beast. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The Beast has got 6 here in the quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Young, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Krejci. The kick out to Young. Over Hero. Off the left rim and out.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Wiggins. Tough points there from Andrew Wiggins.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out in front, up by 15. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money. and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Khalil Ware out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's the Beast in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Young finds Johnson. Pass to post. Blocked! Now here's Powell to the inside. The Beast. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
At the line for the Hawks, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Mitchell's checked in for Miami.